Hey guys, thanks for joining me for part 2 of this Christmas planner DIY with the Christmas extension pack from the Happy Planner. This video is going to be kind of long, so hang in there with me as I'm doing 2 DIYs as well as putting the planner together. I appreciate you guys for coming back for part 2. Don't forget to click that like and subscribe button. And if you follow suit and make a planner similar to this one, make sure you tag me on Instagram at Zaria's Creations. Alright guys, so now this is turning into a whole project because I'm going to need a cover. I'm going to have to put it in create a planner, essentially, and put it all together. So, alright, so I'm going to have to turn this into a planner and make a cover for it as well as a folder on the inside. So I do have some ARC system disc and I have an ARC punch planner, so that'll work for that. And then I have some Christmas cardstock. I got this on Tuesday morning. This is the Pebbles Cozy and Bright. So I snatched a couple of the sheets out of there and I'm going to make a folder for it. And yeah, we'll just put this all together and make it a whole Christmas type planner. So, okay, so I'm going to put this aside for the moment. And how I am going to create, so this is only single-sided here, so I am going to do a double-sided. I'm going to like glue two sides together and make it that way. I'll take an old folder and put some clips on here to hold these pages together. And I'll trace the old folder and cut it that way. I'm not even sure where this Happy Planner folder came from, but I'm not crazy about it, so I don't mind tearing this apart. Alright, so I'm going to cut this. I hope you guys can see that. I'll cut this portion out, then I'll glue them together, and then I will create a front pocket. Let's see if this can cut out both. And I love this paper trimmer because it has like that cheat sheet line in it where you can see exactly where you're cutting if you have if you like traced out the line. So I love that about this. And I just put my pencil mark line up to it and just get a nice little even cut. And I just have some scraps for later. So this will be my base pocket. And let's just make sure it's just a slither bigger. I'm going to glue these together with my Tombow adhesive glue. I can get this right on the first go round. All right, so just a little off on the sides. Not by much. The birds are super loud. And get this side. All right, and so now what we need is a folder pocket. So we need like that part right here. So I was thinking about using this alternating design. And how I was going to trace this out was I was just going to trace the outline of it. Just from the feel of it. And so it starts right here. And then it ends right here. And then it ends. Let's make sure this is even so I can feel it from here to here. And so I'll draw a line with my ruler. Okay, so I have the line of my pocket, and I am going to cut along the line, matching my line with the string there. This will be, oh yeah, it's good that I do have a line here because this will make sure that it is straight. And so I probably should have done this backwards because, I mean, but the pocket could go either way. Yeah, it could go either way. And I'll just glue down this side, but it would have been nicer to have it on the opposite direction so that it was like this. Where's the, yeah. So I should have had this sheet I should have had backwards, but I do think do I have another one? If I have another one, then we will cut and slice. Is this the same size? Somewhat, pretty much. So wait, should I have it? Now I'm confused. Oh, yeah. So I want it to be this away. This away. So I need this to be this away. All right, so now I have the pocket that I wanted. Yay, at all. So let's get to gluing. And this is where, again, you have to be careful because it is not too giving at all, but I just want to make sure that it is evenly placed. Like I gotta have it. At the edge. I do have a bone folder. Yep. I'll take my bone folder and do it this way. And go over where all the glue is, as well as and so now I have my pocket. And again, it's not much going to go in here, probably just some papers. Or if I get invited somewhere, invitation. All right, so we'll punch the holes on this side, and you could do whatever on this side. Like if you wanted to add another pocket, you could. Like if I wanted to add a pocket here. Hey, that's a good idea. And so now we have a double-sided Christmas pocket. And I have some embellishments that I can also put on here. So now let's get the arc punch and put holes over here. Where is my arc punch? That is a good question. I cleaned that. Oh, it's right here. Had to clean up my space, y'all. And I'll leave a link in the description bar down below for this if you guys need one. So I want to make sure that I am getting the holes essentially in the right place. And so the great thing about the arc punch is it has a marker. So I can see where I need to place. You guys can see that this little piece right here moves up and down. So once I get this in place, I can push this up so that I know exactly where my hole is going to go. And I'll push that in. And let me turn it this way. I guess you guys can see it a little better. So I'll push it in. Make sure it's all the way back. And then punch. And so now I have my holes and I have a pocket. Now what I need to do is make a cover. So I think for the cover, I want to use a 9.5 by 7.5 cover. And if you've seen my DIY video, I think I'm going to use the frosted cover method to do my covers. And what am I putting on the back? See, these don't have, there's like nothing on the backhand side of this. So I think I'm just going to do the red dots in the front and the stripes on the back. And this is laminated too, so essentially it would be 7.5 across. Oh, and down. So I had it backwards. Wait, I think that was right. Did you guys know, here's a little thing. This little 1/8 of an inch, you are not to count on a ruler. Like, it actually starts at that line, which can throw your whole measurement off. Where is, all right, so right here it's saying 7.5 here. 7.5 across. And then, am I gonna laminate this? What is it all together with the, it's like 7 3/4 with lamination, 7 3/4. And then down, it's about 9.5. Like we've measured. And so I'll cut this. Now the thing is, am I really gonna laminate it? Or just why doesn't that look right? Is it because I did my measurement wrong? Wait, because that is 7.5. Wait. So that marker is 7.5. This marker is 7.5. So the real 7.5 is here to here. And let's get rid of this line. It's a measure twice, cut once, which is something we really say was sewing, but it works. Hey, that looks a whole lot straighter. And I saw that without my glasses, which is saying a lot. All right, 7.5 by 9.5. Then I have to determine if I am going to truly laminate it or just use the and let's just see, is this 7.5 gonna be, yep, bada bing, bada boom. So my top line was just a little off, but 7.5 by 9.5. I don't know what I'm gonna put on there. If I had some ephemera to put on, but let's do this one. And then I need to see if I have another stripe sheet. When measuring, make sure you have your paper all the way up at the tippy top, because that will definitely throw your project off. I didn't intend for this to be a whole project, that's for sure. I just thought we were going to just do a whole, kind of like, I guess, an unboxing for the extension pack, but then it's like, what am I going to do with it afterwards? So since I was going to have to do something with it, why not make a whole video? So I have another sheet, so we're gonna do the same. All right, so 7.5 by 9.5. And then we'll glue and I guess laminate. I do have 5 mil, so let me get my laminator all set up. So since I opted to laminate, I don't need to glue the whole thing together. I just want to help it out just a little bit. All right, so I did find a holiday die, and I'm just gonna do one little bow. Boom, there we go. We got our die, and it even has like the little cut ridges around it. I don't know if I'm supposed to peel that part off, but I actually like it, so I'm going to keep it. All right, so just going to stick this here. May come back to identify this as a holiday planner. I might do, I don't know. I might put something on a laminate. But either way, this is Christmas. I didn't even check to see if that was the middle, but it's the middle today. All right, so I have my front, my back, my laminator is warmed up. I'm gonna grab my 5 ml. Grab these off of Amazon. And I'll try to remember to leave a link in the description down below. Feel free to send me a gentle reminder if I forget, because sometimes that happens with my editing not always being in the same day as my recording. Yeah, so and even though this 5 ml is thick, it's not as thick as the Happy Planner cover. The Happy Planner cover, I believe, is like a 10 ml. And I've heard of people like laminating twice on covers, but I don't know. I like using 2 5 mls, but I don't know. And this is just for me, so it's not that deep for me, besides the fact that I'm super over it. And I love when I laminate that everything is close to the edge and just that quick. Oh, here's my bone folder. And I just take my bone folder and go along the edge while it's still warm to kind of seal it, to seal the deal before I actually cut while it's still warm. This side here I won't have to cut because I'm just going to use that edge. But over here and over here too. When cutting down your laminate on all 4 sides, make sure you have about 1/8 of an inch that is a clear border all around the edges, but make sure that you don't pop that seal. So if you see that bubble, make sure that you're going outside of that seal and then relaminate your cover to make sure that it is completely sealed again. Because I just want to be sure that it has not opened. So I just used that little, I guess it's like a 1/4 inch. This line right here. I use that as my marker when I'm cutting. And it looks like there's a slither more on this side than the other side, which can be super tricky because I don't want to mess that up. So, and did it cut even a slither? Maybe. I'm going to throw that through again. And then same thing here. Now it's time for the arc punch. And to punch our cover. And so I'm going to use right there. So this is my inside and this is my back. So I am going to let's see. Okay, yep. Looks to be about the same. Only I think at the top it's gonna put a hole because this bottom one looks like it has like a slither extra space. A slither extra on the line, which, let's see, can we do it? Can we get away with that? It's like such a slither, but I think it would make a world of difference in the punch. All right, let's see how this goes. And it nipped it at the top. It did. But then again, like I said, this one is for me. But that is definitely what I was trying to avoid. Yeah, same thing here at the bottom. Oh no, my battery is about to die. Probably because I didn't plan to do this whole long video. All right, guys, I know this was a long video and I'm super duper sorry. Didn't plan for it to be as long, but I wanted to show you my final product because I did add some things that I did not include in the tutorial. First, I got this ink pen. I believe I got it from the Dollar Tree. If not, I probably got it from the Target Dollar Spot because I have a whole bunch of these. What I did do was I added the frosted cover, and to which I did a video on the frosted cover, and you can check that out at the end of this video. And it's just plain. I will probably put some kind of bling on here. Haven't decided what type of bling as of yet, but that is the top cover. Here is the inside cover, and although this is pretty sturdy, I know during the month of the end of November to December, I'll probably be in this a lot and I don't want it to get destroyed. So I covered it. I found this online, the Hallmark channel Countdown to Christmas. If you follow me on Instagram, you saw that I posted this a while ago telling you guys to get ready. And now I printed it out and I put it in my Christmas planner along with the Miracles of Christmas. So all I did was I printed it on cardstock, cut it down to the appropriate size, I think, which is 7.5 by 9.5, glued them together. So that is pretty sturdy as well. And then we have the actual planner. So we have the menu section, then we have the party section, We have the cards. We have the gifts. We have the memories. We have the notes, the cookie exchange, and the stickers. Oh, and these stickers I found online too. When I punched in Hallmark Christmas 2020 list, someone's blog came up and they actually had these stickers that are Cricut ready. Of course, I didn't believe her and I messed it up myself, where some of the movies are already inside of the TV screen, and then she has a few that are blank. So I printed it out, included it in here, just in case if I watch some other movies that aren't up here. And then these stickers actually, and I'll leave a link to where I got these from, guys, in the description bar. And then these came from the Happy Planner pack, the holiday pack. This is the folder DIY that I included in this video, the two pocket folder, which I took the long route for that because I didn't plan on making a folder. This is the original back cover, nice, strong, and sturdy with the 5mm lamination paper, and then the frosted back cover. So guys, here is my Christmas planner for 2020 using the Happy Planner box, the Happy Planner Christmas extension, plus a few other items that I made myself and what I found online. All right, now this is it. For real. So sorry that this is super long, but I thank you guys so much for hanging in there with me. Make sure you click that like and subscribe button down below to be the first to know when there's a new video posted to this channel. And in your free time, why don't you check out some of my other videos that I have listed here. Until next time, be blessed. See ya.